Hello everybody, this is Dr. Cole, Sunday evening, February 14th, moving into week 7 of Comparative Governments, Political Science 3143 for the spring 2021 term. Everyone, we have quiz 4 coming up this week on Thursday, and we will chat about the quiz material Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock for 45 minutes, 7 o'clock Central Time. Okay, you have Canada on the syllabus for this week and Germany for next week, with the midterm exam coming up the end of the following week. I believe we scheduled that for Friday and Saturday, the 26th and 27th. So we have Canada this week and Germany next week before the midterm exam. Now we've given you 2 pieces to look at about Canada and 2 about Germany. We'll perhaps have more to say about Germany next week. Canada, of course, is very similar to the United States in that it is a coast-to-coast federation, a continental nation from the Atlantic to the Pacific, 10 provinces rather than 50 states. The rules of the game are a bit different because you have a parliamentary system with a prime minister and what you might call a 2.5-party system. We've also provided you with quite a bit of material in those class notes about the Quebec issue, or more broadly speaking, the language issue in Canada between Anglophones and Francophones, English and French speakers, as they're called, within the Canadian system and in Canadian media. You'll see the terms Anglophone and Francophone thrown about. And you may be curious about the issue of the attempted Quebec secession from Canada on a couple of occasions in the late 20th century, and what led up to that, and why that panned out the way that it did. Okay. Now, everyone, 4 pieces to look at. You were sent 3 links and a separate message from me from the Wall Street Journal app on my phone containing the first article that we mentioned. Okay. Everyone, in advance of the quiz, please be sure that you can access all 4 of those articles well in advance of the quiz. And if not, if there's any problem with any of them, I thought perhaps there might be a problem with the Wall Street Journal article. If there is a problem, I'll attempt to get that material to you in advance of the quiz, but I need to know, if at all possible, before the very eve of the quiz. So please take a look and check and see that those links are working and that you can access those articles, and if not, we will try to remedy that situation before the quiz. You have a very general article about Prime Minister Trudeau's approach going forward, with some people anticipating that an election may be called in Canada later this year. That's the piece from the Wall Street Journal. Then from the Calgary newspaper, the Calgary Herald, you have an article about the issue of the Keystone XL pipeline in particular, and the dispute that's been going on there involving Premier Kenney, the Premier being like a state governor, the Premier of Alberta, vis-a-vis President Joe Biden as well as Prime Minister Trudeau. Right, then with regard to Germany, you have a piece from the New York Times regarding the selection of a new leader for the German conservatives, the Christian Democrats, to succeed Chancellor Angela Merkel, going into elections that are coming up later this year. Okay. You have yet another article from Spiegel International, which is a website that translates material from the German language magazine Der Spiegel. That one is about Chancellor Merkel's handling of the coronavirus pandemic. Right, so 4 things to look at for the quiz on Thursday. Expect 2 or 3 items on each of those articles for a total of 10 on quiz number 4 later this week on Thursday. And then we will chat about that Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock for 45 minutes. So please contact me if there is any difficulty accessing any of those 4 articles, and please let me know before the eve of the quiz. You should have tried those links by now. If you have not, do so tonight or tomorrow, and let me know if there's any problems so I can get that material to you in advance of the quiz if there should be any issues. Otherwise, we hope to be chatting with some of you. We haven't had a great deal of participation in our chats, but we're going to try it again Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock Central Time for 45 minutes before Quiz 4 on Thursday. So please be looking at that Canada and Germany material for Quiz 4 on Thursday. We hope to see some of you in chat Wednesday night. Otherwise, study hard, take it easy, and good luck on the quiz.